Time. Hello, judges. My name is Willy Gómez, and it's a really pleasure for me to be here today. For my drinks, I have selected two different co-fermented coffees from Colombia, each one with a different process. As bartenders, these kind of coffees give us many new possibilities. Because of their distinctive flavor, we can create new taste experience for our customers. Please, judges, could you please move here? And welcome to my first coffee party. Here is the invitation. That's for you. And also a ticket for a free welcome coffee cocktail. In the back, you have all the information for my first cold drink. As you are looking, judges, the inspiration for my first cold drink is the coffee parties. Excuse me. The first coffee is from the Willy region, from Finca El Mirador. The producer, Elkin Guzman, is one of the pioneers and most important names in the co-fermented and infused coffee industry. This Catiope variety grows at 1,600 meters above the sea level. After picking the cherries, Elkin makes a first anaerobic fermentation for 60 hours. Then he adds selected yeast and strawberries to continue fermenting for another 270 hours more. For the drying process, he separates it into two parts. First, during 3 days, the cherries are not moved, and after that, the cherries are meticulously hand-turned for another 3 days. I roast this coffee by myself with a medium roast with the perfect espresso profile to enhance the distinctive notes of strawberries, cream, and candy of this coffee. My recipe for espresso is 19 grams in to have 45 grams out in around 22 seconds. Okay, judges, now let's prepare my first cold drink. This cocktail is a twist between a fizz and an Americano. The first ingredient is 10 ml of Ciroc, a French vodka made from grapes that enhance the body and the fresh notes. Like a good aperitif, 10 ml of Amaro de Angostura from Angostura Distilleries located in Trinidad and Tobago for the bitterness and the herbal notes. 20 ml of Planterai Cut and Dry, a coconut-infused rum from Barbados with a very similar infused process like my coffee, bringing body and exotic coconut flavors. 20 ml of a homemade guava syrup made from equal parts of guava paste and water for the sweetness and guava notes. And 30 ml of Petroni vermouth, a sweet vermouth from my home, Galicia, made from Albarino grapes. That also has an infused process with 29 different botanics. It brings sweetness and complexity. And obviously, judges, my flavorful espresso, bringing their characteristic creamy strawberry notes. And now, let's shake it. The last ingredient, judges, is 100 ml of a roasted pineapple soda for the bubbles, the smooth texture, and the roasted pineapple notes. It's very easy to make a batch with all the ingredients. So during the service, we only have to shake it with espresso and finish it with soda. Also, the ingredients are very easy to find. This is a cold drink served at 5 degrees Celsius with a big piece of ice to keep the perfect temperature to drink this cocktail and don't lose the bubbles, the texture, and the balance between all the ingredients because of the dilution. It's a refreshing aperitif-style drink with a medium body, perfect before a meal. It's not a heavy mouthfeel, because the idea is to make it easy to drink, great for enjoying in a sunny terrace during a coffee party. Judges, when you taste this cocktail, you will feel distinctive notes of strawberry, pineapple, coconut, and guava, a touch of bitterness, low sweetness, delicate and elegant mouthfeel, and a long aftertaste. And because of that, this cocktail is easy for everyone. Believe me, judges, that this cocktail will be a bestseller in our bars and coffee parties. Here is the Coffee Sano. But remember that we are at a coffee party, so can I have your tickets, please? No, I'm just joking. Please enjoy the Coffee Sano. Are you ready, judges? Yes? Will you please move here? And welcome to my fine dining restaurant. Now that I have your attention again, it's time to talk to you about my second coffee cocktail, the warm one. It's called Galithian Sunset. For this drink, I was inspired by fine dining restaurants and also in traditional ingredients for my country that usually are present in the rich Spanish gastronomy. The coffee is from the Willy region too, from Finca Anaya, located at 1,800 meters above the sea level. The producer, Sergio, makes a very special process. After picking this yellow pacamara, he makes a first fermentation as whole cherries for 1 day. Then, he removes the skin and ferments for another 2 days. After that, he adds selected yeast, coffee juice, and a pre-fermented peach mix to continue fermented with water at 38 degrees for 2 days. Then he washes the coffee with water at 20 degrees to finally dry the coffee for 12 days. Judges, I roast this coffee by myself with a medium light roast to highlight the distinctive notes of black tea, peach, and mango of this coffee. I'm using the switch dripper with a recipe of 30 grams of coffee for 300 grams of water at 92 degrees. And after 30 seconds of stirring, in 2 minutes I will have a very strong and flavorful brew for my cocktail. Now please, take the menu with all the information for my second coffee cocktail. And now I introduce you the rest of the ingredients. First of all is 10 ml of green mixology, an organic vodka made from a traditional corn variety from my home, Galicia, bringing fresh citric notes and velvety mouthfeel. 15 ml of Nordeste gin, a gin from my home Galicia, made with traditional local botanics. It brings to my drink floral notes. 25 ml of Pedro Ximénez, a traditional sweet wine from Spain made from raisins. It brings to my drink syrupy mouthfeel, sweetness, and raisin notes. 10 ml of Fino, another traditional wine from Spain that is a dry wine. I'm using to palate perfect all the ingredients and also to help to the complexity of the mouthfeel. 25 ml of an elderflower syrup for the fresh acidity and the white flower notes. And the last ingredient is 3 drops of a lavender bitter in order to highlight the florality and support the bitterness. Judges, it's very easy to make this cocktail and the ingredients are easily to find. Also, if you like, you can make a pre-batch with them. But the idea for this cocktail is to prepare it at a side table in front of the customer at a gastronomic restaurant after dinner. It's a warm, digestive coffee cocktail served at 45 degrees. And this is very important because of the evolution of the sensory experience during the tasting. The idea for this cocktail is to start warm and finish cold, perfect to prepare us for another drink out of the restaurant. It has a very complex and heavy syrupy mouthfeel. Judges, when you taste this cocktail, you will feel 2 different sensations. At the beginning, you will feel delicate and elegant white flower notes, fresh acidity, a touch of fruitiness, and subtle balsamic notes that brings complexity. After a few seconds, you will feel the evolution of the sweetness and fruity notes like peach and raisin. Here is Galithian Sunset. Please enjoy my Galithian Sunset. Believe me that this cocktail will be perfect to serve in a gastronomic restaurant to be part of the sensorial experience. Thank you very much for your attention, and that is my time.